Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss is.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You can just pull up and hang out and be a new...
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Just about halfway through the season now, still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. X19 Lions.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught by Chris Olave. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Roll. Get it. Ready.
Handoff here for Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Last
run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 11. Ready. 68, 69. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Back on 80.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. And his first pass falls incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the red zone now. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Offense in a hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he could have a free play here. He's going deep this time. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Running it after the penalty. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Cut down the field, you get. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the jump.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Getting out to his left. His slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Pass out quickly till he gets. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Right back till he gets. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5.
18 Cardinal, 18
Brings up
Cardinal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
7 Pirates, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Ready. 60 Bison. Let go.
Hubbard. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th
Back
and
on leading.
goal.
Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught by the rookie from NC State. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Chased out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual threat quarterbacks have of today. Yeah. They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll throw, third and long. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw for it. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep here. In the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 35-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 6.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going to the ground again on first. He's got room to roam. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 range. 19 tight. 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing from the gun here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. A big play
Fields.
To gain 23 yards. First down, Saints.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
69.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Here's the backup. First throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Straight ahead. Here's Miller. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonates. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
60 Eagles. Final 18. 2.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go.
Daniels on 1st down. This is Liggett working the left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, Daniels to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all.
Panthers
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Fits it through the middle. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll go play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. As they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 sight, 19, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
70 range.
Looking to throw here. Finds a seam down the middle. Has a hole left. Room to run. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
And right there, that is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he cuts it back through the defense. He goes, room to burn. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 18, lovely. Each press on leading. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
He's throwing deep to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Worked so well the 1st time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the 1st time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Reed now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just moments before before he's able to break it across midfield. Offensive line fast.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Daniels. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Panthers
19 Tiger, 19
1st
Tiger.
and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
A pickup of 2 brings up
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Reload.
This is Hubbard running left. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. Again, he's got room. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Still has some space inside the 35. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. First and 10 from the 32.
70 Rangers, 70 return. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Let's go. 70,
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
70, here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get it. 65 cat, 65 cat. Go.
Out of the shotgun, again to Hubbard. Daniel Manning's 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Now taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. And goes to the hurry up here.
18 yards on the play. That's good.
18 Panthers.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle made.
A dose of the hurry up offense here.
A gain of a yard.
70.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready. 76. Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they will only get 3 here as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Second down now, 7 to go.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70 Timber, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Go! Lightning, 8-6, 70 Lions. Roll. Let's go.
Trying it again with Hubbard. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Saints call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.